Good morning, grade 5. Today we'll do the vocabulary and grammar junction of Bakka Learns a Lesson. Listen carefully, my dear children. The explanation of vocabulary junction is extremely important. Okay, now that you have learned what is a phrase is a group of word which doesn't have a subject or a predicate, neither it is complete. Yeah, that is a phrase, right? Whereas clause, you learn that the clause is a group of words where there is a subject as well as predicate. That's what you learned about the phrase and clause. Yeah. Now you are today going to learn what are phrasal verbs. Okay. Now, for example, see there, watch out consists of the verb watch. Watch is a verb, means you're looking something. And preposition out. Preposition tells you position of the noun, but here there is no noun. Here there is a verb. You're using a preposition with a verb, but it is giving a correct meaning for you. The watch out means you're looking out very carefully. That is watch out. That means it's not something wrong. Yeah. But the combination, what we have, definitions, what we have, makes us feel that it may be wrong, but it's not wrong. A verb and a preposition together. So it makes a phrasal verb. Such combination makes a phrasal verb. Now, what combination you have to see? One is verb and a preposition together makes a phrasal verb. You have call out, you have hear out. All these are phrasal verbs. Now, here are some words. Call out, to shout something, particularly get someone in. Teacher calls out the student's name one by one. That is something a teacher is calling out. Then you have hear out, to listen someone very carefully. Hear out, to teacher's instructions very carefully to understand the lesson. These are something called phrasal verb, where you have combination of a verb as well as preposition. Yeah. Now the first exercise, you see, fill in the blanks with the appropriate form of phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs are watch out, call out, hear out, check out. Yeah. Now Anna did not hear Sam dash her name, call out her name. Next, you have Meenal dashed the book carefully before she decided to buy it. Checked out. Priyanka would have slipped on the banana had Rakesh not asked her to dash. Watch out. Dash my side of the story first and then come to any conclusion. Hear out. I asked her to watch out for the speeding car, but she could not hear me dash her name, call out her name. Watch out and call out. This exercise is over, don't worry. I'm going to put the pic at the end so that you can copy down in your textbook only. See, remember children, you have to write these things in your textbook only, and please revise it for exams. Now next you are going to see grammar. Today we are going to see the grammar clause. We've already done a clause is a group of words that has subject as well as predicate. It is complete in itself. Sometimes we combine two clauses together. Now what happened when you combine two clauses together? Sometimes the clause are conditional. That time you have to combine two clauses. How? First one says, if you are not careful, the birds will never be your friends. Now here are two clauses. If you are not careful, the second clause is the birds will never be your friends. Now there are two clauses combined together, yeah, but they are conditional. If you are not careful, the birds will never be your friends. That means if you have to be careful, then only birds will be your friend. There is a if, that is a condition. Yeah, if clause. So the first part of the sentence begins with if. So it is a conditional clause. You understood? The condition, the if is mentioned, and if clause is in present tense and the main clause is in simple future. If you are not doing like this, something will happen bad tomorrow. Yeah, so the next clause is in future tense. That is again a condition. So if it rains, the roads will be muddy. If it rains is present tense. The roads will be muddy is a future tense. Simple future tense. Next, the roads will be muddy if it rains. Now they have reversed it. It can happen. Yeah, now you have to complete these sentences. You can write your own choice of clause. The conditional is given. The other clause you have to write. The future tense clause you have to write. I wrote it my way. You can write it your way. Nothing to worry. If you break branches with flowers, the bees will die without nectar. If the big animals are not careful while sitting down, they will crush small animals. If the animals find food, they have to share it. If there are no butterflies, there won't be flowers, fruits, or trees. If there is fire in the forest, the squirrels will inform. Yeah, this is something which I wrote. Now homework for you is that complete the following sentences using appropriate if clause. Now if clause is there, I leave it up to you. You can use own if clause, you can use your own condition. Okay, that is homework for you. Now see the picture and complete your vocabulary junction and your grammar junction in your page, textbook page number 111 and 113. That's a work for you, and the homework is the second exercise. Complete the following sentence using appropriate clause. Okay, I hope you understand this much. Thank you. Have a nice day.